Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake.
And this is Hugo and Jake. Today we're here to talk about Ray Comfort's new movie that's coming out soon.
Cough.
Called The Fool. Ray is the titular fool in this film.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited about this one.
This one gets me going a little bit. I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't seen the trailer, I don't want to spoil it, but I just want you to know that there's a possibility, and not in this trailer, but we may be featured in the body of the movie. And if we aren't, we will have umbrage. And you will see why, and we will discuss this as we delve into the trailer titled The Fool Trailer 2018. Is there another The Fool?
I don't know.
Is he worried that maybe there's an old Chaplin film?
Let's just...
And the maker has even curved it toward the face to make the whole process so much easier.
It gives us great joy when we make people laugh.
I appreciate the look that Ray has given that banana, by the way. Can I just point it out? They looped this footage, it looks like.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think it wasn't looped, and Ray just took a moment from his speech to be like,
Yeah.
feeling this banana
Dude,
right
this
now.
banana, sometimes... You ever just hold like a phallus, and then you just have a moment with it? This is that moment captured on film. In 4x3 box vision, not standard HD, of course. This is back before, so... here's a little retro porn. We'll give you like an 80s vibe porn feel with him looking at the banana.
To make the whole process
so much easier.
4x3 is the most erotic aspect ratio.
I think so. It really, the money shots are better there. It's a little grainy.
But what are you supposed to do when they're not laughing with you, but at you, when you become the laughing stock of atheists worldwide? Welcome to my world.
Here's a sad clown!
Alright, so this movie's going to be talking about Ray Comfort's, let's say, snafu, in which he,
little one.
Next to Kirk Cameron, was talking about the banana and how it's perfectly designed by God for humans. It's a non-slip container, he calls it.
Yeah, if you don't remember, here's a quick taste.
If you get your hand ready to grip a banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 grooves, on the close side 2 grooves. The banana and the hand are perfectly made one for the other.
Now, for those of you who don't know, that's ridiculous because this is what an actual wild banana looks like. The modern banana that we buy in the store has been artificially selected by humans.
The idea that you haven't heard this before is kind of weird to me, but some people actually haven't.
Sure. So, obviously, atheists and non-religious people everywhere, and anyone who knows that evolution is just a thing, Christian or not, all kind of lumped onto Ray like, isn't this kind of funny? Look at how funny it is that he doesn't understand what he's talking about.
He had, since that moment, dropped the banana bit. Boy, do I hope this is the rebirth.
We'll see what happens.
You may know him as the Banana Man.
Because Ray Comfort is probably the very bottom of the creation's barrel. He's the worst of the bunch.
Savage. Just savage.
I don't know if that's even true, though. Ken Ham, at the very least, Ham's actively doing more harm, I think, than Ray Comfort. Ray Comfort's just worse at his job than Ken Ham is.
I think P.Z. Myers here means, like, the arguments.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
that's probably
Gish Gallop sort of like, da-da-da-da-da-da, here's a bunch of stuff you can't possibly... I just think Ken Ham's like, nah, it's old. You're old Earth, I'm young Earth. I got weird face. You know what I mean?
Ken Ham's young Earth.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
You got an old Earth, I got a young Earth.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Whoever made this graphic.
I want to say it was King Crocoduck from back in the day.
Was it?
I want to say, because he had several run-ins, IRL, as the kids say, with
Sure.
With Ray back in the day. He must have lived in the same area or just as a stalker. But I've seen this image before. I love it. I love it dearly.
Sure. And
specifically the pocket bananas, I think that's a good touch.
In fairness to Ray, it appears with this movie he's steering into the skid, which is what you should do when people are making fun of you. I totally get it.
5 years late.
Yeah, and I'm also worried, I think he's gonna double down on the banana argument. I don't think this is gonna be him finally capitulating and being like, yeah, I was wrong, though he has said that in the past. I don't think that's gonna be his overarching point. I think it's going to be, well, you were being so pedantic about it that you missed my entire point, which is humans have the capability to make bananas this through artificial selection, which we can only do because God gave us the ability to do so. I'm afraid he's going to use this as an opportunity to try and reclaim that banana argument.
Afraid is the word you used? I am overjoyed by the thought of this. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine Ray the Banana Man Part 2?
Okay. I'm a little excited by the prospect, but I feel a little...
Oh, I am tumescent with anticipation over this. Not just a little excited. Are you kidding me? Half-mast right now. I went like this. That is not at all what I'm working with.
So... clips of several YouTubers.
What's gonna blow my mind?
Okay, a story of humiliation that turned into something that...
The idea that he's admitting he was humiliated by this is weird to me.
Here's what I think's gonna be... Oh, here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna say, my ministry, when I first said that banana comment, was only this big, but today it's this much...
What? I trolled you.
It's this much
Yeah, I was just
bigger.
pretending to be retarded.
And, in people like us, people like Jacqueline Glenn, different people who
Hammett Meta, who was that well-toothed young man with a banana before her.
He's going to basically say, they have done nothing but helped spread my message by making fun of me.
Hey, have any of you who watched our videos on any Ray Comfort thing been converted by Ray and we lost that exchange? I would love to know. The problem with YouTube comments is I believe none of you. Was that Fantano? Like that was Fantano.
If the best quote you can get out of someone about your movie is, wow, that was so good.
Okay. Okay. Imagine you made me dinner, right? Maybe it was like I don't know, you went extra mile, made some steak, potatoes. Because I was visiting, you bought some vegetables. Maybe you made a homemade, maybe you learned how to make croissants.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, I've been cooking for a long time. Maybe it's not that good, but I'm trying to make you feel good. If I text you this, do you believe me at all? I go, wow, that was so good. 3 exclamation points. Do you go, oh, fuck, he didn't like it? Or do you go, ugh?
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just that Lynn Copeland of the Genesis Publishing Group isn't working with the greatest vocabulary in the world.
Wow, good!
Good, yes, happy. That makes me, yes!
Did he just roast somebody?
I'm so curious about this movie again.
Like, everyone just lost it.
He's doing his typical man on the street.
Right.
Shit.
Well, that's not totally true. More to be revealed, but...
I'm so curious what his man on the street deal is going to be this time, that he's getting this many people excited.
What would be amazing to me, is if he dropped the act and just put up pictures of... not us necessarily, but definitely, hopefully us, P.Z. Myers, Lawrence Krauss, Richard Dawkins, Hammett Meta, whoever, and just roasted them.
I love it.
Look at this pockmarked motherfucker! Everyone's saying he touched people! Fuck you, Lawrence Krauss! Next picture! You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
That would be amazing!
I'd be like, Ray Comfort, I love you. Come to my house and have
dinner. And then when you make him dinner, wow, that was so good.
And I'd be like, Ray Comfort, your burns are fantastic. Be my best friend.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Why is Kirk here?
Kirk Cameron.
Was he just dumping books out? Is that this book?
It was this book, Origin of Species. He's dumping out...
So that was from before.
He's dumping
so it's
out...
not from this.
I don't know. He's dumping out copies of Origin of Species, so I don't know.
Are they going to do a book burning?
I don't...
You know what's better? What I think Ray Comfort would do and Kirk would do? Have an Origin of Species, but also here's a Bible. Who's going to win? And nobody reads either because they're books and it's 2018.
Have you tried...
And none of those people are at a library?
Has anyone tried to read an Origin...
No, not good.
It's
not
a
good.
dry 19th century scientific
Also
paper.
outdated. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Not correct anymore. It was like the lattice work on which we based a theory, and then we tested the theory, and it proved to be true, and continues to be every day. But it's an important historical landmark in the field of science, not a biblical equivalent, because it's true.
Your burns aren't as good as hypothetical Ray burns.
Because it's real. If we're not in this fucking movie,
I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna be offended. In fact, Ray's probably watching this right now, going, "Take him out, take him out of the film. I had a sick bed, but I'm not gonna use it now." That's my best Ray Comfort. That's terrible. No. By the way, before we end up, that was a semi roast of Steve Shives. That's probably, I haven't watched it. That was his best series by far, in my opinion.
Oh, I love his
and so Steve, if you're watching, he's not. If you're watching, I liked that. I like this content. And not really the puppet stuff, but definitely this.
I hope so much.
Miss you, old Steve, by the way.
If it were,
miss you, buddy.
If it were me.
Yeah. If you were Ray?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say if you were Steve.
No.
I was just going to hold you.
If I were Ray, what I would do is, I would remember, because guys, remember I did that, we did that Ray Comfort where we did the bit where we were drinking.
That's true.
Doing the drinking game.
Oh, definitely take those.
Oh, take those.
We actually drank.
Uh-huh. So
I did a fucking Boilermaker in that, and then you, after that, got actually drunk.
So you could take footage of that
and
use it to be like atheists.
We did a 420 episode. Please, smear campaign us, Ray. Bring it. I would love that.
I love you, Ray, so much.
God, I've never wanted to be wanted so much. He's negging us. He's really good at it.
I want another fruit basket, Ray.
Oh, he sent us a fruit basket, had a pear in it. It was probably a good one. I didn't eat it. Also, if I text you that after you make me dinner...
Then I just think you're trying to fuck me.
Well, you made me dinner. That's kind of it's like Pavlovian at this point for me.
I gotcha. These are people that exist also!
Skinny Pen Gillette! Whoa! When I think you hit the top, you raise the bar. Excellent, excellent work. Okay, again, this is all just dinner texts.
Yeah.
Just continue to assume that's what these come from. I was gonna wait. No? Alright. Having trouble. How do tops work? Does he still do stuff?
I don't know. I don't follow American Atheists.
They're really cringy.
It depends. I don't like a lot of their billboards just because a lot of it seems like...
Yeah. They're really firebrand, fedora heavy.
A little. It depends. It depends. Some of the billboards are a little, like, eye-rolly.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna fuck me.
That is a... Look at that casual Ray.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's a button-up short sleeve, friend.
like into his fucking
top button undone, little bit of that curlies.
I wish he was wearing cargo pants.
Dude.
That would have made this ensemble. I'm telling you. It'd be mysterious. You got to be thinking to yourself, what's in all those pockets?
70-year-old Trinity from The Matrix.
What kind of cargo does he need?
Bananas.
B-roll of plane.
Okay, I'm convinced those are people I should know, and I don't.
He looks familiar, not nose ring guy.
Okay,
Nose ring guy.
if
I don't
anyone knows
recognize.
who these people are, let me know. My girlfriend recognizes these people as well, but can't place their
Watch,
names.
now we're gonna be the assholes who don't recognize.
They might not just be active anymore, because that happens. Like
yeah.
Edward Current is a person who I recognize, but isn't active, although I do follow him on Twitter. Interesting follow. Now that would just be weird for me to text you. That doesn't make any sense.
Then be like, oh, he's definitely trying to fuck me. Prepare for skits. There are gonna be skits starring Ray Comfort and Kirk Cameron, and nothing makes me more excited.
Kirk Cameron, Ray Comfort, and nothing else, because that's just a green screen.
Kirk Cameron needs to bring in whoever did the end dancing from Saving Christmas. And just bring all those dancers back. They already know the routine. Put them in banana costumes instead of Christmas sweaters, and have them do that dance at the end of this movie, and you have a AAA Christian feature on your hands.
Onision did the banana thing. Do you think the banana thing's coming back? Do you think Onision, we might have an idea for a video that doesn't involve teenagers
Is
anymore?
Onision still a thing?
I just roasted him a second ago.
Didn't he date Jacqueline Glenn?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
That was Social Repose. And, Social Repose? Anyway, he's a scumbag, apparently. The makeup couldn't cover up the scumminess. Bad dude.
Oh.
I prefer Jacqueline. Anyway, Ray Comfort decided to go classy. Kirk did not. Kirk decided to go Hawaii Five-0. Fuck it. 1996.
Well, I think Ray Comfort had in mind Secret Agent.
Did that? Because they had martinis.
I think Kirk Cameron has Magnum PI on the brain.
Did no one in makeup and the set design, did they not go, Kirk, you can't wear just your own shit? But let's be real, that was literally just these two in a green screen.
I don't think anyone's come up and said a declarative sentence to Kirk Cameron since 1997.
Except stop it. Okay, the perspective of that is so
It's
fucking
very odd.
Like I paused it right here on accident. Here's Ray Comfort laying down in front of giant infantrymen.
Hey, compositing is hard. There's layers.
That's why we don't do it. You think this is a green screen? No, I can interact with this. We don't have the budget for green. Nope, no green to be seen here. That's post, and that's very easy. Ray Comfort. Thespian.
Ray Comfort acting in what looks to be the same Mexican village that ended the film Christian Mingle. Shortly after...
Wow, it does!
Shortly after the Lovebirds went into the
And
church.
the same Mexican village that was in that movie with Chuck Norris.
What is with these Christian films and Mexican villages?
It's just Ray Comfort's backyard.
Do Christians...
He just was like, I want a Mexican villa.
Christians also think that Mexico stopped in time and froze the minute...
Right after the Alamo?
Right.
The Alamo, that's their peak, right? Like, they won, that's it.
Santa Anna died, and they're just like, oh, we're fucking...
Santa Anna died?
Died.
Okay.
This is why we don't... This is...
Nope.
No. Okay, so...
I will say, aesthetically pleasing title card.
It is. It is.
I like this. Good for you, Ray. Good design choice,
I also like
whoever.
I like this whole
Yeah.
scheme. Good idea.
This is a kind of like dropping behind enemy lines and like paratrooping in.
Are we gonna have to flamethrower?
I don't want to.
babies?
Yes, definitely. Let's do that. But then like coming out and telling people like war stories. I watched a thing recently about a serial killer. I forget his name. It was Genesee River Killer in Rochester, New York, and he made up stories about shit he did in Vietnam. Putting all this like stuff on is just like owning it too much. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like because it's Ray, I feel like because especially this next part. That right there, the fool for Christ.
Yeah. Should I go to that website and see what it looks like?
I'm worried it's gonna spoil the movie. This right here makes me think the entire thing is, wouldn't you rather be a fool for Christ than a fool for nothing? Atheists.
That's definitely what it's gonna
Well, I'm
be.
just saying, like, that takes the fun out of it.
Oh, it doesn't come out till June?
Yeah.
What a bummer.
Yeah, but we'll be one of the first to do it.
Oh, fuck, Ray, you still have time to get so many clips of us in there.
Oh, dude, take one of these. Take this clip
take
right
this
now.
clip. Look, take this out of context.
Ray is smart and we're stupid.
Ray Comfort's just
Man,
the best.
I love Ray Comfort, but I'm still an atheist. I'm just too stubborn. Dude, he'll totally use
You
that.
got months. You got months.
Come on. That's barely an edit.
It literally, by the way, thefoolforchrist.com just redirects you to Living Waters.
That's not even creative.
No. They might actually have a specific page for it later, but...
I will say, whoever's in charge of the titles, like the title cards or whatever you want to call them,
Yeah.
very good.
Christmas Gone Viral. We haven't seen that one.
Did we miss that?
Interesting.
We should have more of a beat on Ray Comfort. So impressions.
Overall,
Another Man in the Street, but also skits.
I think the skits will be cringy, bad, funny.
Do you think they're going to be like the transitions in between sets? Because he basically does stand-up sets.
Probably. It'll be between the different sections, and it'll
Yeah.
thematically have something connecting to each section.
Martini Tank Giant Infantrymen set. Going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I kind of hope he's narrating over top.
I feel like Ray's going to use this basically as an excuse to be faux humble and admit
Yes.
wrongdoing and use it to try and position himself as, I'm humble, therefore what I'm saying carries more weight when I say I think Jesus exists.
There's no way I come out of this liking Ray Comfort more. But I will respect you more if you put us in this.
We're whores.
I just can't imagine. There's one thing thinking that maybe he won't put us in, and it's because he had to send us a "Don't Sue Me" basket.
It's fine. Use us. Absolutely.
Use us. Permission. Carte blanche, really.
Unless it's
For this film, whatever you want. Only this film, but whatever you want. Okay? You have your pick. Hundreds and thousands of hours worth of content for you, Ray, to consume. Bring Kirk along, Have a watch party. Okay? Figure out which clips you want to use. And put us before Steve.
Anyway.
Chronologically before Steve in the film. God damn it.
Anyway.
We have a relationship, Ray. You called us out on Facebook once going, oh, when they gonna do my video? We know why you did it, but we did it anyways. Because we're a symbiotic relationship. You are our parasite, but we need you to cleanse our thetans. There's the plot twist. We're actually Scientologists.
I love you, Ray, so much.
So much, yeah. Wow.
Anyway, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
You can send us movies to do to this P.O. Box.
Oh, yeah. We have some movies to do. By the way, are we going to do that one she showed you? Did she show you the one? With the book thing?
That concerns me deeply.
It's an animated thing, little slug guy. It's a meme now. Oh, good. They might know what I'm talking about. The glip glop loop or whatever his name is. Oh yeah, it's on Netflix.
You can always follow us on Twitter at Papa Bird Jake.
You can follow Hugo Reloaded. You can also subscribe to the channel and make sure you get when we do the Fool. For Christ? Is it the Fool for Christ or just the Fool?
I think it's just the Fool.
The Fool, a true story. starring Ray Comfort. When's Kirk gonna be humble? I feel like no one's ever brought Kirk Cameron down to size. Kirk Cameron walks around like he owns the place. Ray's the real star, though. We know Ray.
He walks around like Alan Thicke's his real dead dad.
Ray is the kind of guy who walks around with the posse until Kirk shows up, and then he plays number 2 like, yeah, guys. He's like Kirk's hype man. I don't like that.
That is oddly true.
Like,
Ray Comfort seems to defer to Kirk once he shows up because he knows Kirk is more famous.
And very good looking. Let's be real. Kirk Cameron, I'd be honored.
If I were a 43-year-old divorcee with 3 kids,
ooh, man,
I'd have to get the extra...
Sarah Jessica Parker.
I'd have to get the extra absorbent panty liners. And not
those are for periods.
And not just because when I sneeze a little pee comes out.
Oh, okay. Oh, the panty line. Okay.
But
those are for incontinence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Kirk Cameron gives me the gushes. Yeah. Remember Gushers from the 90s?
I do, and now it's all I can think about. But vagina flavored.
Gushers.
I'm no longer straight.
Alright, so until next time, I'm Hugo. Oh, Patreon if you want to support the show.
It's over.
Until next time, Hugo.
Jake.
Hugo and Jake.